figure this out first, and then we're going to take apart an Atlantis coil head or Triton coil head, whatever you prefer. I'm just making sure everything is working correctly. I don't want to watch my stream at the same time I'm doing this, so yeah, don't mind me. I'm just checking stuff first before I move on. Alright? Alright. Zero watching doesn't bother me a bit, because that's how we do things around here, right? That's how we do things around here. You have your Atlantis / Triton coil head, right? Right? Okay. You all know how, if you're watching this, you probably can figure out how it comes apart, right? Take the bottom pin out, right? That's your positive pin. I'm going to say right a lot. I just am. It's really late at night. And, yeah, it's really late at night. Take the little rubber grommet out. Okay? Got that? Now, you can see there's two leads there. One's a little harder to see than the other. See it? There you go. There's two leads there for your negative and positive. This barrel comes apart in two pieces. You can see the seam right there at the bottom where those leads are. There's a seam there. It will show you in more detail. There's also a screen on top of the cotton wicking, okay, and the coil that you can see. This is a well-used one. We're going to take, I'll come down a little bit. You ain't got to see me, right? Down a little bit. You won't be able to see what I'm going to do, but I'm going to pull that screen out with the tweezers, hopefully. Okay? Pull it out with the tweezers. That's what we're going to do. Now, you can reuse that. You can not reuse that. Whatever you want. Okay? And what you're left with is the rest of the coil head and the cotton wicking in there and all that jazz. Okay? Okay? You say K. And, you know. I just want to try out the live thing. What I have here, I got two spools, alright? I got a spool from Temco, yeah, it's upside down, and I got a spool from KB Vapes, yeah, that's upside down too. Whatever. The spool from Temco, I cannot put the bottom part in there, and I kind of need something I can put the bottom part in. And it just so happens that on the KB Vapes one, yeah, I'll get there. On the KB Vapes one, see that? It goes past the threading. It stops perfectly on that stopper. It just so happens the inner barrel will skip a little bit. The inner barrel looks like this, okay? So now you need something that size to push down on. Just so happens I have a stainless drip tip. That is exactly the same size as that. Alright? So I'm going to put that stainless drip tip on top of the coil and cotton and all that mumbo jumbo. I'm going to make it a little loud in here. Watch your earplugs if you got earplugs in. I don't have a hammer in here. We're just going to use this, and we're going to tap on the top of the drip tip a few times. And hopefully it'll just start popping out. And there it goes. Takes few love taps. Alright? You see that drip tip went down in there fairly well. Alright, pull the drip tip out. Yay! It's just an old school 510 drip tip. I don't even know what it's from. And now you can see, well, I did mush this O-ring up a bit that's on there. So, just careful of your O-ring. Probably take that out first. Take the O-ring off first. Okay? Now you can see this. Sorry, I got my stuff on the wrong side, but you see this? Ready? Pull it off. Glory be the day. There it is. There's the outer barrel. What's this, you say? You showed me an inner sleeve. I did. And there's an outer layer of cotton, a nice thin, burnt up outer layer of cotton. Just like that. Like you get with your Japanese cotton. You just cut that a little bit. You know, like this I have from KB Vapes, right? Japanese cotton pads. You just take the outer layer of that and stick it around there. Okay? Alright. Now, take these. I'm not going to rebuild this tonight. Maybe I'll rebuild it another day. But it's getting late. I just wanted to put this out there. Now, you want to build it though and put it down in here, which means you want to push it out that way. So, I need something to push it out that way. We use the ceramic. And give her a little push here, a little push there. And hopefully we can get it all out just like that in one really bad looking piece. Alright? And again, there's that inner barrel. Your wick and your coil all goes in there, and a nice thin layer of cotton also goes around the outside of it when you put these back together. Just little heads up. So what we've got here, okay, we'll get here. Find the end. Let me find the end. Alright, this one happens to be in 2 halves. Some of them are wrapped around and some of them are in 2 halves. See this? You see this side right here? This is the important side right there. See how the wire for the negative is on the outside like that? I like to actually put a little bit of cotton going around that outside piece just to make sure it doesn't change my ohms by going arcing out on the side of the barrel up here to actually being trapped down here. Plus, if you accidentally try to make this your positive, it could just arc out right here. So I like to put a little cotton on the outside of that just to make sure it doesn't arc. Alright? And that will come out. Not very nicely, but we'll bend this lead up a little bit. Don't mind me, off cam, of course. And some nice, nasty, burnt up cotton. Alright? And there's your normal 0.5 coil head in the Atlantis, Triton, whatever, coil. Alright? Now, wrap a coil, reverse process. And if you don't figure a way to dry fire this or burn it with a torch first before you inset it in, it will have a break-in period of about a tank. It's a little less for me because I have a 5 mil tank, so about a half a tank for me. But for most Atlantis Tritons that aren't 5 mil, at least a tank of break-in period if you don't dry fire this first and get it all to glow nice before you put it in there. Or put this on your needle nose, stick it over your flame stove, and make it glow a few times. Let it cool down, put it in. Good to go. Next time I try this, maybe we'll just rebuild it. But not tonight. Y'all have fun now, because I know I will. Peace out.